Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Spice and Easy Kitchen. I hope you are always doing well, and today's recipe is a lunch or dinner, and you can make it the way you want. And for this recipe, I will need about 900 grams of small potatoes. Like this, I have some small ones and some large ones, and these long ones, I will cut them in half like this, and I have already peeled and washed them. These larger ones that I have, I will cut them all in half. They are not very large, just medium-sized, while the others are small, and I will add enough water to cover them and let them boil for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then I will come back to you. I forgot to tell you that I will add a little salt because salt is essential, so that we get a delicious flavor from the salt. Here I have 300 grams of turkey breast. I washed it with salt, lemon, and ginger, left it to soak for half an hour, and then washed it again, and you can see that the meat becomes tender and absorbs the fat that I added to it, and now I will put it in the oven. I will grind it so that it comes out in the form of kofta, and I will come back to you. I will heat the frying pan and add 1 tablespoon of rendered fat. If you do not have it, you can use oil instead. Add about 1 tablespoon of oil, and now I will melt this fat. Or you can grind a little fat together with the kofta to give it that fatty texture. Add a little salt, a little black pepper, and I will add 1 tablespoon of water so that the turkey kofta breaks apart. Because unlike meat kofta, it does not break apart on its own, and this tablespoon of water is the secret that will make this kofta break apart completely. My kofta is cooked, so I will transfer it to a bowl and come back to you. Here I have 3 onions that I peeled and washed. I will cut them across into slices like this. I will use the same frying pan where I cooked the kofta. I will add 1 tablespoon of butter. And I will add the onion that I cut like this. I will start stirring it repeatedly until the onion starts to take on a caramelized color, and then I will come back to you, but it is important to stir it from time to time. Now that the onion has started to take on this color, I will add a little salt, a little black pepper, I will stir it well like this. As you can see, it has taken on the color. Now I will add the kofta that I cooked earlier. I will stir well until it mixes together with the onion. I will add 2 crushed garlic cloves, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of ketchup. I will mix all these ingredients together. Finally, I will add about 3 tablespoons of parsley. I will mix everything together and turn off the heat. Our potatoes and onions are now ready. I will take an oven-safe dish and spread a little oil all over it. I will grease the bottom and the sides of the dish. Now I will arrange the potatoes like this. Now, ladies, I will pour in the kofta mixture. I will spread it evenly. I will prepare the sauce, and I have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch, and if you do not want to use this method, use 3 eggs as they will. Replace the cornstarch, and the 3 tablespoons should be level. Here I have 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk. I will mix these ingredients together to dissolve the cornstarch in. The milk. I will add 200 milliliters of fresh cream. I will mix it well, and as I told you, if you do not want to use cornstarch, replace it with 3 eggs. I will add a little salt, a little black pepper, just a light pinch, and here I have half a tablespoon of thyme. I will mix everything together well. And I will add about 1 full tablespoon of grated cheese, using any cheese you have. It should be grated on the fine side, and I will mix it like this, as this is what we will spread over this mixture. I will spread this mixture like this. I will distribute it evenly over the entire dish. I will sprinkle the top with cheese. If you have cheddar, mix it with mozzarella, and if you do not have it, just use mozzarella on its own, as I did. I have cherry tomatoes here, which I cut in half. I will use them to decorate it like this. Now I will put it in the oven at 190 degrees for 35 minutes, until it is cooked and the cheese is nicely browned, and we will see the final result. And as I told you, if you do not want to use cornstarch and prefer eggs, use 3 eggs and beat them well with a little salt and a little black pepper and half a tablespoon of thyme, then add 200 milliliters of fresh cream. Then mix everything together well and use this mixture instead of the cornstarch. You always have the freedom to choose, so use whichever method you prefer. And now I will put it in the oven for 35 minutes, and we will see the final result. Our dish is ready, and this is how it turned out, and the cheese should be left to brown a little like this, and now I will garnish it with a little parsley. I will leave it for 5 to 7 minutes to rest, and then I will cut it and we will see what it looks like inside. Now I will cut it like this. It is important to leave it for about 5 minutes so that it sets before you. Pat it. In the name of God. You can see how it turned out, and I will serve it with a light salad. It can be a light salad with cucumber and a little grated carrot and a little onion cut into thin slices, and cherry tomatoes, and here they are inside, and you can add regular salad dressing. I hope you enjoy today's recipe, and if you make it, I hope you enjoy it with happiness, good health, and well-being, and until the next video.